Good morning. Graduates, distinguished platform and honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, it is my privilege to welcome you and the class of 2017 and their parents, families, and friends to the 175th commencement exercises of Mary Baldwin University. In this moment, your dreams are reality. Today, the profound belief we hold in each of you is manifest. So to each of our 389 graduates, this commencement celebrates the challenges you have overcome, the victories you have already garnered, and joyously anticipates the contributions you will make as empowered leaders poised to lead lives of purpose in a changing world. Class of 2017, congratulations. This is your day. No two of you have had the same experience. Your journeys have not been linear. You came as the first in your family to graduate from college. You decided to embark on a new chapter in life in mid-career while working full-time and caring for your family. You pursued your passion in teaching, in Shakespeare, or in healthcare. You are graduating at age 16 or age 71. Among our graduates are 101 graduating from the Mary Baldwin College for Women, 116 from Baldwin Online and Adult, 64 from the College of Education, 26 in Shakespeare and Performance, and our first 85 graduates of the Murphy-Deming College of Health Sciences. Therefore, awarding today our first doctoral degrees in physical and occupational therapy and our first nursing graduates. Also, among this set of graduates, we have two identical sets of twins and a mother-daughter duo in nursing earning their degrees together. So this is a joyous milestone. We are making history. You are the first proud graduates of Mary Baldwin University. You have the singular honor of being graduates of our Quarto Septennial, where today we conclude our year of celebrating our 175th anniversary. On August 31st, as we officially became Mary Baldwin University, we announced our goal of completing 175 acts of significant service to our community, nation, and world. We kicked it off with a service trip to Haiti by our Murphy-Deming students. And today, I am pleased to announce that we have met and exceeded our goal through acts of collective and individual good that have ranged from 2 of our students and a campus security officer saving a nearby burning house and the family inside, to 2 health science students who fabricated a dog leash for use by quadriplegics. Citizen engagement and leadership were founding principles of the Augusta Female Seminary. Rufus Bailey stated that our graduates are guardians of our liberties who serve as radiating points of influence. Defining courage is the theme of the 2017 class of the Mary Baldwin College for Women graduates. Courage is an essential characteristic of our university. I also want to thank our students and our graduates for your gifts. The Mary Baldwin College for Women seniors have sponsored a class gift to support the mission of creating a student space on campus. The charter classes of Murphy-Deming have placed a beautiful display case in the atrium lobby to showcase their already growing number of accolades and awards. Class of 2017, you are surrounded by pride on this hill, especially from your families. We know that you did not come to this day without constant love, sacrifice, and support. I would now ask that all the parents and family members please stand so the graduates may thank you for all you have done to bring them to this day. Thank you very much. Also, class of 2017, sitting behind us here are the outstanding faculty who have ignited the fire of your mind in the crucible of the classroom, nationally recognized teachers and scholars. They have prepared you to deal with complexity and diversity, to apply the breadth and depth of your knowledge, animated by a sense of social responsibility. They have had the highest expectations for what you can achieve, and their support for you does not end here today. I would ask that all the faculty of Mary Baldwin University stand so that the graduates and your families may thank them for all they have done. Thank you. Please be seated. 175 years ago, the trustees encapsulated our ongoing guiding principles: the centrality of women's education, the breadth and depth of critical thinking grounded in the liberal arts, expressed through innovative interdisciplinary and interprofessional curricula, obligation to society, and a holistic approach to a life well lived. Our motto was born in the founding year of the seminary. As the trustees stated, we aim first to prepare students to live in the present time with a wise reference to eternity. So let us begin our 175th anniversary commencement ceremony. May the engraved seal on this beautiful lectern, a gift from the class of 2011, keep us ever mindful of the motto of Mary Baldwin: non pro tempore sed aeternitate, not for time, but for eternity. I'd like to welcome now, to begin our ceremony, Jane Harding Miller, Chair of the Mary Baldwin Board of Trustees, to bring greetings from the board.
Good morning. On behalf of the members of the Mary Baldwin University Board of Trustees, I am delighted to bring greetings and gratitude to all the parents, families, faculty and staff, and friends who have supported today's graduates. And first and foremost, to offer our proud congratulations to the great graduates of our 175th commencement ceremonies. As a graduate of Mary Baldwin, I share with each of you the transformational benefit of an education grounded in the liberal arts, transmitted through dedicated faculty members. Like Mary Baldwin herself, we know each of you will go forth as empowered leaders, confident, compassionate change makers. You are Baldwin women, Baldwin men, and people will see that wherever you go. Enjoy this beautiful ceremony, and please keep in close touch with us. Thank you.
We now welcome our chaplain, Dr. Catherine Lowe, to invoke this very special occasion.
From a multitude all over the world, we are gathered like a beautiful and complicated mosaic of many pieces, best admired as a whole. May we gaze at one another in awe at how the Spirit manifests itself this day. Our journeys are all unique, separate pieces of this mosaic, this gathering of diverse languages, races, and creeds, and may it be for the sake of creation. May it be for the good of creation. The sacredness of our collective Mary Baldwin commencement unites us in one body. This occasion truly invokes a presence of holiness. Can you feel it? A presence of holiness upon which I invite us all to reflect this day, our 175th commencement year. May it be so. Amen.
Amen. Yesterday, at several beautiful and moving ceremonies, top honors were conferred. I will ask the honorees to stand in turn as I call the categories and award names. Graduates, please remain standing, and I ask everyone to hold your enthusiastic applause until all have been recognized. At our baccalaureate ceremony, we celebrated these outstanding accomplishments. 27 graduates earned senior honors for achieving a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. Will you please rise? Will the 6 seniors among today's graduates who were inducted into Phi Beta Kappa, the nation's oldest and most respected honor society, please stand? Sharanya Rao received the Mary Keith Fitzroy Award and stipend for outstanding academic excellence and citizen leadership. Brooke Wiles earned the Martha Stackhouse Grafton Award, recognizing a graduating senior with the highest grade point average. And Robin Evans received the Outstanding Baldwin Online and Adult Award. At the hooding and pinning ceremony of our charter class for Murphy-Deming yesterday, the following graduates received the first ever Nancy Morse Evans Leadership Awards: Dylan Woodruff Fix, Amy Lynn Lehman, and Catherine Elizabeth Blatt. Last evening, on the stage of the Blackfriars Playhouse, the following awards were given to graduates in the Shakespeare and Performance program. The Ariel Award for Outstanding Program Service and Leadership was earned by Tyler Dale. And Molly Saramet received the Andrew Gurr Award for the Outstanding Thesis. And finally, at the reception honoring graduates of the College of Education, the Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award was given to Hannah Walker, and Courtney Hallaker received the College of Education Outstanding Graduate Student Award. Now, please join me in congratulating all of these winners. Thank you. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Each year, we bestow one of our highest honors, the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award. Upon this momentous occasion of our 175th anniversary, we honor each graduate today and all of our collective alumni with the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award. Our graduates are the centerpiece of this celebration. Our alumni are the monumental legacy of our 175 years and the very promise and foundation of our bright future. I would therefore ask Teresa Cash Lewis, class of 1999 and president of the Alumni Association, to stand by the plaque, which is in the center of the back of the stage, as we confer this award for collective dedication. The plaque, which will read as follows, will hang in the Alumni House. Upon the auspicious occasion of Mary Baldwin's 175th anniversary, we confer the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award to all of our graduates, the collective alumni of Augusta Female Seminary, Mary Baldwin Seminary, Mary Baldwin College, and Mary Baldwin University. Through your lives, Mary Baldwin truly lives. Therefore, just as President Jarman did upon our centennial in 1942, we hereby honor our alumni as the centerpiece of our Quarto Sepcentennial, conferred upon this day, upon the exercises of the 175th, 21 May 2017. Congratulations to all. Just like members of the class of 2017 who embraced the charge of their class 4 years ago in their theme, Dr. Tori Murden McClure has been defining courage all her life. She is uniquely qualified to talk to our soon-to-be graduates and everyone in this audience about the challenge and the thrill of daring mighty things. I was very fortunate to come to know Dr. McClure earlier this year in her capacity as president of Spalding University, where she has served since 2010. I was inspired by her. Indeed, I stand in respectful awe and am infected by her gracious and humble humanity. Tori earned her bachelor's degree from Smith College, her Master of Divinity from Harvard, and her Juris Doctor from the University of Louisville Law School, passing the Kentucky Bar in 1995. She also earned her Master of Fine Arts in Writing at Spalding University in preparation for writing her memoir, A Pearl in the Storm, How I Found My Heart in the Middle of the Ocean. Her career has spanned a wide range, from chaplain at Boston City Hospital to executive director of a homeless shelter for women, to public policy analyst for the mayor of Louisville, and work with Muhammad Ali on his early plans for the Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville, which strives to inspire young adults to pursue greatness. Although she is a self-described introvert, Tori is a sought-after speaker around the globe and has appeared on the Today Show, the Oprah Winfrey Show, the Discovery Channel, and CNN, among many others. In an interview posted this week on the MBU Facebook page, Tori said, "It's now more about what I can help other people do than what I can personally accomplish." Please join me in welcoming one of the most courageous women I've met, Tori McClure.
So I've left some props in the other podium. There's going to be a little juggle in a minute, but I want to get started on my remarks first. To the 175th class of Mary Baldwin, the class of 2017, it is my honor to formally welcome you into the stupendous sisterhood and blossoming brotherhood of Mary Baldwin alumni. Your academic rank brings you distinction in the community of educated men and women. To the blossoming brotherhood of Mary Baldwin University, I love you, but I'm not afraid of you. To the stupendous sisterhood, the alumni of Mary Baldwin College, I love you and I am afraid of you. As you know, the word alumni refers to female graduates of an institution. The word alumni once referred to male graduates, but the term has become gender neutral. I should encourage the alumni of Mary Baldwin College to embrace change and write their checks to Mary Baldwin University. After all, new signage is expensive. However, as a graduate of Smith College, I have been trained to recognize the species of highly educated, well-seasoned women that I call tough old birds. Tough old birds are occasionally resistant to change. As a member of this species, I should have the courage to tell the tough old birds in this audience to get over your bad selves. But I'm afraid of tough old birds. Therefore, for the next few minutes, I shall refer to Mary Baldwin as Mary Baldwin. To the 175th class of Mary Baldwin, the class of 2017, give yourselves a big whoop whoop and holler. Not bad for fledglings. There are many lies traditionally told on Commencement Day. I didn't know President Fox was actually going to use this one. One such lie is, "This is your day." This is not your day. The evening may belong to you, but the day belonged to those who raised you, those who have supported you. This day marks not an end to your suffering, it marks an end to their suffering. This is a day that some in this audience thought they might never see. Those who helped you through the corridors of Mary Baldwin will cheer. It is not that they don't love you, they do, but they need no longer worry about whether you will pass your last exam. No more listening to you whine about the heftiness of your many and varied assignments. No more pretending to be interested in your esoteric wanderings along the existential plane of the academic syllabi. This day belongs not just to you, but to all those who helped you to reach this milestone. Their gentle smiles hide deeper emotions. For some, the sense of relief must border on hysteria. This hysteria may exhibit itself in the flash of cameras and in bragging about your accomplishments in unnaturally loud voices. If it's really over the top, hit record. There are many who prepared you for the journey, some who coached you along the way, and any number of people who are out there praying for you. Share the joy of this day with them. It is their day as much as it is yours. If in the next few minutes I manage to bore you, I ask that you use the time to imagine someone who helped you to reach this milestone who could not be with you here today. Give thanks for them. As you depart Mary Baldwin, I hope you will carry with you the lessons of your faculty. If you follow their examples, you will not take jobs you do not enjoy, to buy things you do not need, to impress people you do not like. This is a form of insanity. Your faculty measures success on a different scale. They measure success by what they give to life and not what they take from life. In the end, you must make a living. Your parents and families are counting on this, but be sure to make a life as well as a living. It has been said that your friends are the family that you get to choose. What you have in life is not nearly as important as who you have in your life. Class of 2017, this tough old bird has some advice for you in this category. When choosing friends, avoid individuals who are know-it-alls. I'm here to tell you that such people are tedious. Do not marry or become entangled with such people. Do not even bother to have lunch with such people. Instead, spend your lives with learn-it-alls. People who are always learning are ever-changing, often refreshing and sometimes surprising. To the graduates, I have no doubt that each of you has one thing that you do better than anyone else in your world. And that's awesome, that's swell, that's dope, that's toy, that's whatever you want it to be. Nonetheless, I am confident that your faculty, the fine faculty of this institution, required you to learn and do more than one thing. Why did they do this to you? Because people who only do one thing are tedious. Do not marry or become entangled with such people. Do not even bother to have lunch with such people. While it is entirely acceptable to have one overarching philosophy of life as educated women and men seeking to make your mark in this world, you should care about and be willing to discuss a minimum of 3 things. The 3 things about which you care tomorrow may not match the 3 things about which you care today. Fear not. Heed the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, who wrote, quote, "Speak what you think today in hard words, and tomorrow speak what tomorrow thinks in hard words again, though it contradict everything you said today." He also wrote, "A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds, adored by little statesmen, philosophers, and divines." The 3 things I care about today are promoting compassion, fighting for justice, and encouraging fun. I will end my remarks today with fun. Don't underestimate the power of fun. Researchers who study resilience often cite the importance of having a sense of humor. And seriously, I am here to tell you that people who have no sense of humor are tedious. Do not marry or become entangled with such people. Do not even bother to have lunch with such people. And it has been my observation that people who lack a sense of humor are seldom very smart. On the subject of smart people, I have 2 audience participation questions, only 2. I will not abuse the privilege. The faculty should not answer, I repeat, should not answer the first question. The faculty, if you've missed them, are the colorfully clad posse seated in the wings. It would be fair for you to assume that our parents failed to teach us how to dress ourselves. Question number 1, if you are super smart, but your social skills are a little sketchy, raise your hand. Now you understand why I asked the faculty not to vote. Everyone may answer the second question. Members of the faculty are particularly encouraged to answer this question in relation to one another. Question number 2, if you know someone in the audience who is super smart, but who has sketchy social skills, raise your hand. For those who are super smart but lack social skills, I ask you to remember the words of Hilaire Belloc. He wrote, "Nothing is worth the wear of winning but laughter and the love of friends." If you remember nothing else, remember, nothing is worth the wear of winning but laughter and the love of friends. As you march boldly through life, on occasion you will stumble and you will fall. Don't worry about it. There is no failure in falling. Failure only lies in not getting up. I don't know any perfect people, and few people in life are more annoying than those who think they are perfect. I am here to tell you that such people are tedious. Do not marry or become entangled with such people. Do not even bother to have lunch with such people. Now, I have often bragged that the best thing about my faults is the joy that they bring to others. And with this, I must go and get the props. Before I took a rowboat alone across the Atlantic Ocean, I skied 750 miles across Antarctica to the geographical South Pole. Now, you don't go anywhere in Antarctica without your glacier glasses on, so I need them for the story. There were 7 days when we traveled in whiteout conditions. The whiteouts happen when the clouds come down on the surface of the snow. Up is white, down is white, right is white, left is white. You really can't see the ground in front of you. One day, I was leading in the whiteout, and I lifted my ski to ski over what I thought was a hill, and I fell into a hole because the light was so flat I couldn't tell the difference between up or down. How you navigate in a whiteout is you take your compass. It's a standard mountaineering compass. It has a sighting mirror, and it's also called an idiot's compass because the mirror shows you who is lost. How you navigate in a whiteout is you send the youngest, I was young then, just a fledgling, not a tough old bird, out off into the mist. And when you're out off in the mist, you can't see a thing. So you take your compass and you look for any landmark, due south. And I was really excited. I had this perfect piece of Sestrugia, bump in the snow, 180 degrees due south. I skied right for it, skied right for it, skied right for it. Colonel Ron Milnarek was my second that day. It was his job to correct any deviation in my course. He said, "Tori, you're veering right." No, I was young and perfect. I checked my compass. No, my landmark was due south. Skied right for it, skied right for it, skied right for it. "Tori, you're veering right." No, I was a graduate of the National Outdoor Leadership School. I knew how to use a compass by Harry God. I checked again. Due south, skied right for it, skied right for it, skied right for it. "Tori, you're veering right." That's it, gonna have to kill him. He's a dead man. I turned to give Colonel Ron Milnarek of the United States Air Force my very best Murden death stare. And when I did that, I realized my landmark off in the mist was a spot of frost on my glasses. Václav Havel wrote, "Keep the company and seek the company of those who are searching after truth and run away from people who think they have found it." I was going to talk a little bit about navigation, but I think I'm going to move quickly. Good navigation requires at least 3 points of reference. The farther apart the points of reference are from one another, the better your navigation or your leadership will be. If I ask 3 people on the right which way to go, I may steer in that direction. If I have to ask 3 people on the left which way to go, I may go left. If I ask people in front or behind, the same might happen. If you wish to make wise decisions, you must seek advice from people who have different points of view. One from here, one from here, one from there. Don't get crazy with it. Don't want to have paralysis by analysis. You just need 3. And when you've decided on a direction, it's really important to have competent people standing behind you to help correct any deviations in your course. It is up to us, it is up to you, as educated people, to close the gap between the promise of humanity and the performance of human beings. The world cries out for educated voices. Education helps to traverse the distance between possibility and fact. So I must digress. I was going to talk about compassion as my theme, but I asked some seniors what I should talk about, and they said, "Oh, please talk about rowboats." I'm going to give you the short version. I promise. It took me 2 tries to row a boat alone across the Atlantic Ocean. That's rowboat. No engine, no sails, just oars. I was alone. There were no chase vessels. There were no film crews. Honest, I was alone. So it took me 2 tries to row alone across the Atlantic Ocean. On my first journey, I lost communications 8 days from the start, and I went for 78 days with no contact with anyone on land. In June, I was hit by some bad storms. In July, I was hit by bad storms. In August, I was hit by the remnants of a hurricane. And in September, after I'd rowed 3,000 miles, I was hit by a hurricane named Danielle. The morning Hurricane Danielle arrived, my boat capsized 5 or 6 times. There may be accounting majors in the audience. They're obsessing. We're the math majors. Was it 5 or was it 6? When you're inside this cabin bouncing around like a ping pong ball, you just see the ceiling going by. You don't really get to count how many times it went by. So after the 5th or 6th episode, I decided to get out of my watertight cabin, tie into my safety tether, crawl across the deck to get the emergency position indicating radio beacon. When you turn it on, it says, "Help!" When you don't turn it on, it doesn't say anything. In the time it took me to get out there, waves were washing over the boat. It was doing this really annoying submarine thing. When your ears pop because the boat has gone so far under the surface of the water, it is a bad sign. And I realized I could not ask another human being to come out into that storm to get me. I tied the distress beacon to my life vest, crawled back across the deck, crawled back into the cabin, and I went through 5 or 6 more capsizes that day with the distress beacon in one hand, not setting it off in the other. 2 of my pitch poles were end over end. 2 of my capsizes were end over end pitch poles. Really hurts when the boat flips over that way. One capsize dislocated my shoulder. The next capsize put it back into place. This is my definition of a bad day. And if you combine this with the fact that I skied to the South Pole, you will understand why, as president of Spalding University, I do not decide whether our students get a snow day. I make our provost decide whether the students get a snow day. The storm passed. The next day, I spent the day bailing the water out of my boat, got it floating again. That night, a hurricane named Earl passed well north of my position. It triggered a number of rogue waves. The boat capsized 4 more times. I looked out. I thought, the waves aren't nearly as tall. The winds aren't nearly as strong. It's safe enough to ask for help. I triggered my distress beacon. That afternoon, I was picked up by a container ship named the Independent Spirit. You can't make that stuff up. They took me to Philadelphia. I returned to Louisville, Kentucky, the home of all great ocean rowers. I worked for the mayor of Louisville, who had to leave office because of a term limit, and I was asked if I wanted to take a job working for the boxer and humanitarian Muhammad Ali. I may be smart, I may lack social skills, but I said yes. It was Muhammad who eventually convinced me to return to the Atlantic Ocean. He said, "Tori, you don't want to go through life as the woman who almost rowed across the ocean." So I went back. I succeeded in rowing the Atlantic, and the moment I stepped out of the rowboat, I literally stepped into the arms of a man named Mac McClure. I am here to tell you, Mac is never tedious. I married him. My life is entangled with him, and I relish having lunch with him. Hilaire Belloc was right. Nothing is worth the wear of winning but laughter and the love of friends. I commend you for reaching this milestone in life. I commend you for your achievements and for the achievements you are yet to make. Mary Baldwin has prepared you well. As scholars, you are creative individuals. You possess a clarity of mind and an energy of will. I have no doubt that you shall meet the challenge of the coming years. You have warmed yourselves by the fires of those who raised you. Here at Mary Baldwin, you have gathered the tinder of knowledge. The time has come out for you to set and light your own fires. I don't mean that literally. As I wind this up, I want to end with the top 10 things I think I know. Socrates said, "All I know is that I know nothing." I will freely admit I don't know anything for sure, but I will end with the top 10 things I think I know. Number 1, if a carrot is big enough, you can use it as a stick. Number 2, roadblocks only block the road. They do not block the grass, the path, the water, or the way less traveled. Roadblocks only block the road. Number 3, silence is golden. And if silence should fail you, duct tape is silver. Number 4, it is never too late to have a happy childhood. I've had several, and I have many more planned. Or the corollary, I may grow old, but I will never grow old enough to know better. Number 5, do not treat others in a way that makes them feel small. If making others feel small becomes a habit, it will make you smaller. Number 6, learn from the mistakes of others. You cannot live long enough to make them all yourselves. Or the corollary, it is difficult to become old and wise. It is difficult to become a tough old bird if you are not first young and stupid. There are gradations of stupid, however. Stupid level 1 gets you hurt. Stupid level 2 gets other people hurt. Stupid level 3 involves police and lawyers and you may never own your own home. I counsel you, as a lawyer, to avoid all gradations of stupid that begin with the phrase, "Hey, hold my beer, watch this." Number 7, a ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Number 8, if you have to keep something that you are doing a secret, then perhaps you should not be doing it. Number 9, it is important, this one's important for university presidents. Don't take yourself too seriously. No one else does. Number 10, do not believe everything you think. Or as Socrates said, all I know is that I know nothing. I have tremendous confidence that when you leave Mary Baldwin, you will go out. You will teach, heal, feed, and build. You will inform, advocate, comfort, and guide. You will criticize, organize, contribute, and in 100 other ways, you will serve people and causes. When this commencement service ends, let your service to the world begin anew. I know you will go out and make Mary Baldwin proud. You will make your friends and families proud. And for this, I thank you.
Tori, thank you so very much for that inspirational message. And I have the boat underneath me here, so. And now the time has come. As we proceed to the awarding of degrees, I would ask the degree recipients with movable tassels to please wait until they are instructed at the end of the ceremony to move their tassels from right to left. And I know that it is very, very difficult, but please hold your applause until the names in each group have been called so that we can recognize each graduate. So to begin, I call upon Dr. Linda Seastead Stanford, the founding vice president of the Murphy-Deming College of Health Sciences. Linda is retiring, having served us with the highest distinction and with unfailing dedication. Through her visionary leadership, tenacity, constant good humor, and an enveloping sense of warmth and love, she has truly animated and brought to life the bold visions of our dreams in creating and launching a new college and campus. We wish you all the best in your next chapter. Linda, we honor and thank you. Please join me in congratulating her. Linda.
Thank you. I got my Kleenex out. Okay. Occupational therapy is the fastest growing profession in allied health. Mary Baldwin University was the first institution in the Commonwealth of Virginia to offer the OTD and one of only 16 in the nation. Our program received the maximum 7-year initial accreditation from the Accreditation Council for Occupational Therapy Education. The mission of the Murphy-Deming OTD program is to prepare compassionate graduates who will provide client-centered, occupation-focused, and evidence-based practice. Our graduates will work collaboratively on interprofessional teams and provide supportive leadership at every opportunity. Through ethical decision-making and with high standards of care, they will enhance engagement in meaningful, productive, and satisfying occupations for individuals and communities. Will the candidates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Occupational Therapy please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree of Doctor of Occupational Therapy these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Occupational Therapy, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each occupational therapy graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. Emily Catherine Bailey. Brittany Jean Cheatham. Jill Ellen Cook. Taylor Beth Delp. Suzanne Margaret Diesel Malazita, in absentia. Amy Noel Doyle, in absentia. Annie Elizabeth Edmondson, in absentia. Jacqueline E. Fox. Gabrielle Gelfin. Kristen Marie Goodwin. Lisa Mariah Graves. Courtney Carol Halsey. Sarah Elizabeth Hancock. Katie Ann Heineck. And I should mention that Katie is the first graduate of Mary Baldwin University to go on to get her degree at Murphy-Deming College of Health Sciences. Jasleen Kaur Culler. Brittany Taylor Corshin. Ashley Lauren Kramer. Brooke Christine Ladyman. Taylor Catherine Ladyman. Sarah Elizabeth Locks. Hannah Lehman. Amy Lynn Lehman. Alicia Ann Looper. Catherine Wei Wen Nabiel. Ryan Renteria. Madeline Victoria Schimpf. Despina Anastasia Small. Sarah Catherine Stinnett. Lauren Marie Topolsky. Taryn Weil. Aileen Nicole Wolf. Veronica N. Wright. Catherine Carew Young. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates. The Doctor of Physical Therapy program at Mary Baldwin University has received the maximum 5-year accreditation from the Commission on Accreditation in Physical Therapy. The physical therapy profession has as its vision to transform society by optimizing movement to improve the human experience. Physical therapists are highly sought out healthcare professionals who work daily across the lifespan in multiple settings to help patients and clients move better and improve function and independence. Will the candidates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each physical therapy graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. Joanna Rose Bierlein. Catherine Elizabeth Bratt. Brandy Nicole Chu. Caitlin Kimball Crowder. Tiana Lee, Delp. Sorry, Tiana. Dorothy M. Dooley. Amanda Rochelle Fox. Jose Antonio Il Figueroa. Morgan Loretta Gosby. Christy Marie Hannes. Susanna G. Hill. Danielle Renee Holt. Allison C. Humphrey. Matthew Todd Jewell. Julie Ann Kraus. James Ryan Lehman. Whitney Elizabeth Leister. Zachary Lee Malpass. Ann Morgan Milking. Cassandra Linweller Mortimer. Musola Ninilola Onide. Carolyn J. Payne. Thomas S. Perry. Rianne Morel Robinson. Christine Lynn Simmons. Trey Tate. Justin Lee Thomas. Joseph Thomas Tima. Lauren V. Versprill. Kelly Lee Weaver in absentia. Jacqueline Nicole Wynn. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin. Nurses constitute the backbone of healthcare. They've been identified as having the potential for making the biggest impact on the transformation of the current healthcare system. Baccalaureate nursing education prepares nurses to meet diverse patients' needs, function as leaders in advanced science that benefits patients and the capacity of health professionals to deliver safe and high-quality patient care. On Friday, we were informed that we have achieved accreditation in nursing. That's one of 4 that we've achieved, so that's good news. Will the candidates who will be receiving the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. I want you to know that a number of our nurses are not here today because they're taking care of patients, and we appreciate that. Lisa T. Bradley. Stephanie Denise Brooks, in absentia. Megan McNeil Dull, in absentia, excuse me. Jessica Lynn Fitzgerald, in absentia. Dylan Woodruff Fix, in absentia. Michelle H. Glass. Kelly Dawn Hale. Laura Lee Harris, in absentia. Amanda Lynn Hashagen, in absentia. Christine Lee Longwith, in absentia. Robin Elizabeth Riley. Erica M. Thomas, in absentia. Gail Lynn Wine. Travis Wayne Womble. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin University.
Please welcome now to the podium Dr. Paul Menzer, Director of the Shakespeare and Performance Program.
Thank you, President Fox. Good morning. It is a great pleasure to come before you today to help confer degrees upon a group of highly deserving graduates. Before we begin, I say to them in parting that it has been a privilege and a pleasure to learn with and from you. Will the candidates who will be receiving the Master of Fine Arts in Shakespeare and Performance please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree of Master of Fine Arts in Shakespeare and Performance these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Fine Arts in Shakespeare and Performance, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each Master of Fine Arts graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. Clarence Joseph Finn. Zachary Thomas Harned. George R. Kendall. Justine Randall Mackey. Ryan Odenbrett. Shane Michael Sez-Pankowski. Molly Beth Seremet. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin University. Will the candidates who will be receiving the Master of Letters in Shakespeare and Performance degree please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree of Master of Letters in Shakespeare and Performance these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Letters in Shakespeare and Performance, thereunto with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each Master of Letters graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. Elizabeth Areopagida Bernardo. Claire Constance Boyd. Madeline Alyssa Butita. Tyler Bruce Dale. Kimberly Allison Greenawalt. Allison Jean Jones. William Francis Levy. Catherine Louise Little. Chad M. Marriott. Jessica Eve Scott. Glenn Richard Thompson. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin University.
Dean Rachel Potter will now come forward to present the candidates from the College of Education.
Today, the College of Education will be acknowledging graduates of our Master of Education programs, most of whom are practicing teachers, advancing their education, and some of whom work in higher education or non-traditional educational settings. We will also be acknowledging graduates of our Master of Arts in Teaching program, those who have completed teacher licensure while in pursuit of their graduate degrees. The first of the Master of Education degrees to be awarded today goes to John Randall Clark. John completed all of the required coursework toward his MED with a concentration in autism spectrum disorders. With a planned thesis defense in early spring, John would have completed all degree requirements. His thesis was on retention and attrition of caregivers and service providers of children with special needs. On December 21st, 2016, John passed away. We are honored to have his parents, Dr. Bill and Mrs. Jane Clark, here today to receive John's posthumously awarded diploma. Please accept our most sincere condolences on the passing of your son, and we invite you to the stage at this time. And now, will the remaining candidates who will be receiving the Master of Education degree please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree of Master of Education these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Education, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each Master of Education graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. Whitney Blair Bashum, in absentia. Rebecca Ashley Bays. Karen Diana Black, in absentia. Rachel Michelle Boynton. Courtney Jean Hallaker. Danelle Bryant Moran. Sarah Rexroad Morris. June Erin O'Neill. Sarah Merritt Payne. Madeline Denise Wheeler. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin University. Will the candidates who will be receiving the Master of Arts in Teaching please rise? President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting as candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the official program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
I would now ask each Master of Arts in Teaching graduate to come forward as I call your names individually. Lucy Elizabeth Adams, in absentia. Jamie L. Armistead Palante. Portia Danielle Carter, in absentia. Catherine Armstrong Citron. Jody Rebecca Clark. Catherine Hankla Clem. Betty E. Clifton. Emma Catherine Diebel. Catherine Blair Dixon, in absentia. Millicent T. Douglas. Sarah Elizabeth Finnegan. Chesley Ann Faubert, in absentia. Anna Elizabeth Giovanetti. Morgan Jacqueline Houle. Darby Hart Wheeler McClung, in absentia. Amber Lee Cash Morris. Karen Elizabeth Parker. Andre Regal. Margaret Jane Julap, citizen. Beth Ellen Stafford. Kara Marie Stombach. Lauren B. Waybright. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin University.
To present the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Social Work, I call upon Dr. Martha Walker, Dean of the College of Arts and Science, followed by Dr. Joe Sprangle, Jr., Dean of the College of Business and Professional Studies.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Social Work degrees please rise? Seniors, at this particularly celebratory commencement on the occasion of Mary Baldwin University's Quarto Septennial, I'm very happy to recognize you as the first graduating classes of the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Business and Professional Studies. You should all be very proud of your accomplishments. President Fox, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor of presenting, as candidates for the baccalaureate degrees, these graduates standing before you and other members of the graduating class whose names are printed in the program.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the trustees of Mary Baldwin University, and under the authority of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate degrees, together with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Accept this degree as a sacred trust and hold it in honor.
Will the graduates of the class of 2017 now come forward one at a time as each name is called? Taina Maxan Oxime. Kayla Christine Allen, cum laude. Kelsey Jo Allen. Carmen Marie Allen Henke. Janet Noreen Gilbert Almquist. Diana Mabel Alvarez. Courtney Bragg Anderson, cum laude. Kristen Nicole Anderson. Tyler Aiden Atkins. Elizabeth Kathleen Bailey, cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Ball. Kristen Ann Balzer. Tara Gloria Barone, cum laude. Mylisha Beal. Sarah Byler, summa cum laude, in absentia. Savannah Renee Benson. Jasmine Michelle Blow. Tierra Michelle Boland. Louisa G. Bridges. Justavis Monique Brooks, in absentia. Tatiana Aaliyah Bryant. Laura Edgar Burdette, summa cum laude. Sebastian Jackrabbit Burgess. Alexis Leanne Burke. Tracy Davis Calderon. Kimberly Nicole Campbell. Ariadne Coralie Casellas, cum laude. Katerina Nicole Childress, in absentia. Priscilla Somang Choi O. Melissa Marie Clement. Josie K. Cobb Holloway, magna cum laude. Miranda Lynn Coffey. Stuart Coles. Stephanie Collins. Joseph Anthony Colo. Olivia Ann Kronk, cum laude. Scott Martin Crouch. Destiny Janet Cummingham. Kayla Anjali Daniels. Jasmine Renee Davis. Sydney Jane DeBlas. John Dawson. Augustine Carey Jarvis Desmond, cum laude. Caitlin Danielle Dickens. Sharon Collins Dove, summa cum laude. Megan Drum, magna cum laude. Jasmine Usil Duran. Alexandria Nicole Edwards. Megan V. Edwards. Robin Lynn Evans, cum laude. Hanan Abdallah Farag. Christine Alexandra Fenner. Rose Riffle Fernandez, cum laude. Isjada Courtney Fields. Amber Renee Frazier. Samantha Jean Frazier, cum laude. Taylor Lindsay Frick, cum laude. Farah Amoy W. Fullerton, cum laude. Brianna Michelle Gibbons. Caitlin Michelle Goodfellow. Stephen Spencer Gordon. Michaela Morgan Green. Rashada Karima Hale. Gina Page Hambrick. Thomas F. Hanna. Dana Catherine Hanna. Courtney E. Harris. Courtney Noel Harris. Faith Hope Harris, summa cum laude. Clarissa Haskins Maxey. Brian William Hassett. Erica Taylor Haynes. Jillian Louise Henderson, summa cum laude. Holly Elizabeth Hendrickson. Jessica Ray Hickman. Chelsea W. Hodges. Jessica Simone Holder. Daisha Monet Horge. Elise Sabrina Hummel. Lydia Diane Hurt. Sakurako Ishii. Nicole Janae Jackson. Shayna Halley Jackson, in absentia. Chantel Jaylus Joy Jennings, Kaylis Joy Jennings. Aaliyah J. Joe, cum laude. Alicia Jocelyn Johnson, cum laude. Angela Jamila Johnson, magna cum laude. Cabria Marshall Johnson. Khadijah Renee Jones, in absentia. Kamisha LaDiamond Jones. Veronica Renee Jones. Catherine Riley Kelly. Eric John Karemski.
Maria Nella Laconi, magna cum laude. Jacqueline May Lamoy. Carlisa Chernel LaBeouf, summa cum laude. Andrea Nicole Lee. Jesse Lee Lewis, magna cum laude. Ryan Colby Lewis. Amari Brianna Holton Lopes. Jarima Ann Lovell. Jesse Christelle Lowry. Julia Kate Luckadoo. Erin Michelle Malone. Leah Jasmine Marlowe. Shanice Lene Martin Lynch. Kubera Humera Matthews. Kim Tracy Mayo. Jennifer Massey McBride. Lori Amanda Merritt. Dawn Elaine Munir. Jan Edlin Te Miguel, cum laude. Jessica Mondragon. Amber Lee Cash Morris. In absentia. Candy D. Morris. Alyssa Ray Noakes, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Nichols. Veronica Shri Holko. Sharina May Olson. Tara Lynn O'Rourke. Sarah N. Osborne. Quasia Aaliyah Parrish. Hannah N. Payette. Elaine Payne Alexander, cum laude. Harrison Victorious Pendleton. Alexis Devon Perry. Ashley Nicole Peterson. Patience Pettiford. Lindsay Jordan Phillip. Ayana Tanae Pointer. Ashley E. Pressey. Camara Pritchett. Carolyn Day Russell Pruitt. Sharanya Rao summa cum laude. Jenna Ann Reedy. Reedy. Kelly Elizabeth Revere. Caitlin Marie Rice. Darren Wayne Richards, magna cum laude. Sherry Nicole Richardson. Yafet Alonzo Riggins. Kelly Nicole Ritchie. Elizabeth Charlton Rock. Acacia Nicole Rogers. Sierra Ashley Rogers, cum laude. Maya Danielle Ruffin. Stephanie Lynn Roop. Danny Lou Santos. Dominica Maria Seal. Michaela Ann Shaw. Sierra Ray Jacqueline Short. Haley Justine Shaw, magna cum laude. Spencer Rockhill Thur C. Trixon. Madeline Elaine Elizabeth Skiba. Autumn Rose Smith, cum laude. Gabrielle Amber Smith. Nukela Renee Smith. Patricia Ellen Smith, cum laude. Rebecca Kyle Sneed. Kylie. Kaylee Nicole Stevenson. Raven Simon Stegall. Madeline Eloise Stout, summa cum laude. Jessica Haley Sullivan, magna cum laude. Sonia Chin Tate. Brianna Dawn Thomas. Tabitha Leanne Trumbo. Summer Rain Truslow. Morgan Alexandra Tooley. RJ P. Turner. Jacob Douglas Tyree, in absentia. Gladys Ugarte. Milagro Rosario Ventura, cum laude. Jessica Marquis Wade. Lachey Charmaine Wade, magna cum laude. Joseph Morgan Wagner. Hannah Edmonds Walker, magna cum laude. Tara Heiner Worf. Michaela Chelsea Waters Crittenton, magna cum laude. David Shea Welsh, cum laude. Deandra Alicia Wells. Brooke Morgan Wiles, summa cum laude. Amber Lee Wilkins. Kayla Tarene Williams. Ebony Gloria Williamson. Christina Allison Witt, summa cum laude. Heidi Lanning Wooten Douglas. Anna Elizabeth Pippert Wright, cum laude. Christine Lynn Wright. Cynthia Estefani Yanes Oronia. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished graduates of Mary Baldwin University.
Good morning, and congratulations, Mary Baldwin University Class of 2017. As president of the Mary Baldwin University Alumni Association, it is my honor to formally welcome you to our ranks. I am especially privileged to welcome into our ranks the charter class of the Murphy-Deming College of Health Sciences. All of you who are here today have the honor of being the graduating class during our 175th year, and what a year-long celebration it has been. And last but certainly not least, congratulations to all of you on being the first graduating class of Mary Baldwin University. I welcome you to a very proud family. It's been 18 years since I sat where you are sitting right now, and 18 years later, Mary Baldwin is still providing me with opportunities to grow, and it will do the same for you. Mary Baldwin alumni are located in all corners of the world, and every day we are being confident change makers, and as I know that all of you are and will continue to be. I encourage you to stay engaged and to help Mary Baldwin cultivate future classes of confident change makers. As you embark on the next stage in your journey, the years you spent at Mary Baldwin will always be with you. The experiences, the friendships, and education will never leave you. Mary Baldwin will always be with you and always welcome you back. It is now my honor to ask all graduates who have a movable tassel to move your tassel from right to left, symbolizing your new status as graduates of Mary Baldwin University.
Thank you, Teresa, and congratulations, and the graduates may be seated. So on this historic day, we have indeed celebrated our 175-year legacy. But now we look to the future, because graduates, you are our future. Just think about this. Your 25th reunion will take place in 2042 on our bicentennial, our celebration of 200 years. We are counting on each of you to assist in shaping the very bright future of this great university through your ongoing optimism, creativity, and dedicated connection and engagement. You inherit the wisdom of our founders. Mary Julia Baldwin left us few words, but through the exemplar of her rise from a shy orphan to the pantheon of leaders in Virginia, she imprinted our institutional soul with foresight, courage, and commitment. This is imprinted on each of you henceforth. So class of 2017, we send you forth with joyous anticipation of all you will accomplish. And please know that as you go forth, wherever you are, the spirit of Mary Baldwin University and those who guided your path here are with you always. You can always borrow Mary Baldwin from thy yield, and we will be there for you in friendship, honor, sorrow, and laughter. So as our ceremony concludes, we will observe a very old Mary Baldwin tradition. The faculty will be stopping their procession and allowing the new graduates to pass ahead of them as a special mark of honor. We invite you to observe this from your places. And after the ceremony, please unite with your graduate for a reception on the front lawn of the administration building and the chance to ring the bell sounding your graduation, that bell a gift of the class of 2015. I'll now ask Imari Lopez and Tiara Bowling to come forward to lead us in the singing of the Mary Baldwin hymn, and the hymn will be followed by the benediction.
These halls where wisdom
as we conclude with our hearts directed toward those we love, those present and not present today, and with all the joy, hope, and promise, I leave us with a traditional blessing from the Torah. May God, the source of life, the source of mystery, bless you and keep you. May the light of God's face shine upon you, and may you glow with grace. May God's face turn toward you and give you peace. Amen.